Roger. Caught me tidying up from yesterday. Honestly, yesterday's video, if you're watching it now, or you, it was what, 15 hours back?
Yeah, it was.
Penny's back. Hello, Penny.
I was working.
Working 15 hours. It was like 6 hours in the garage here, and it was midnight before it was up. Absolutely amazing. That's the way it goes with this project at the moment. I didn't really get time to do this, which is quite important. I wanted to do this. Put the spacers back on. I'm just going to try and, actually I'll do that in a minute. Come on in, man. This was yesterday, just to kind of recap. I just wanted to cut. This is the sealant that I put in place. Just blade that off. And that just makes, it was just a glue yesterday that I used to put this on. There you go. Right. So I'll just show you what I did yesterday. Because obviously I was a bit remiss. I was doing the editing, and I thought I left that like it is, like this, with just the new bracket, the new isolastic mount, and these. And I didn't really show you with the tail on, because it's kind of the way that this build goes. You know, you want to see the progress. I didn't want the video. I never want our videos to be kind of unclimactic and boring. Do you like that? What does that mean?
No idea.
I don't even know what that means, but there we are. I want the video to have an end so you can see where we've got so far. These little spaces, I'm just going to take these sockets back on because they give me the height that I want on the tail, and I can put this back on here. Actually, I'll do it around this way. So now, because obviously the width of this is finite, there was the ECU in the way there, and I just want to drop this on. Now, yeah baby, I can just drop that straight on. There it is. So that's what I wanted to achieve. Now you can see a lot of you said this was too, I've had about 6 or 7 comments so far that have said that this is too far forward and that you're going to sit, the backside is going to hit against it. So I just wanted to show you that. There it is. That's where the tail's going to go. That's where it's going to bolt on. My plan is to actually cut into this across here and put a curved kind of bump stop, whatever you want to call it, in there, and then bring up a little bit of height to match the height in the tank. So all of this is just plans, but as I said so many times, I will bring the tail in. That's the next thing, is to bring this tail in probably about that much. And as I said, I've got to cut and jack the frame in together. I'm trying to use a little hydraulic jack and bend it in and just tack it in place. So wish me luck with that. But anyway, there you are. That's that back in place. Oh, yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Thank you, Ben.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Cool-in-Mundo. That's better. Something like that. But the angle will all be adjusted when the time comes, because all the mounts are going to be adjustable. Anyway, this is really prize draw, isn't it? Should we do prize draw? Let's do the prize draw. Let's get the stuff set up. Okay. Right. Now, to those of you who just joined us and don't know what this is, a little while ago we made a video on Scottoiler FS365, winterizing your bike, winter prep. I think it's the 1st of November, wasn't it? And in that video I just promoted this product, which I've used for years and years and years, probably since I first found it about 10 years ago. It's absolutely brilliant. I want to just give you a couple of seconds just to sort of explain what it is. Here's my supplier here. That's the old label. They changed the branding or packaging since. It's exactly the same thing inside. And this product, you just spray it on your bike. What it is, it's a mixture of mineral oil and water. Nothing more sophisticated than that. There are other products on the market that are fabulously sophisticated chemical compositions, and then they mix up together and they form a skin over the bike that is apparently or supposedly impregnable, and they keep the winter out. That's great, and those products are also an absolute nightmare to get off, because it's a bit like being bitten by your own guard dog, isn't it? It's, you know, they are their own pain in the arse when it comes to getting them off. This stuff is great. Being mixed with water, it's initially blended together with water, and the water dries away. That's how it works. it washes off with water as well, which is quite good. I mean, it does, just to show you this, this is oil and water. This is two-stroke oil and water in a bottle. You might have seen yesterday in the video, I use this as a cutting oil. I mix it up. It goes kind of pink.
Top comes off.
Top comes off, yeah, everywhere. Covered in it. It's like milkshake, isn't it? Doesn't taste the same though. It's got a bit of twang to it, bit of an aftertaste. The principle of this stuff is it's a great cutting oil. The water, it acts as cooling on the drill, so it's a great cutting oil to use two-stroke oil and water. And that was the suggestion of a viewer. Two-stroke oil and water, it's fantastic. Use it yourself, it costs very little as well. Anyway, this product is a different mixture. The way it's mixed, it's done in a certain way that there's a proper blend between the two. It doesn't separate. There's no separation inside this. You get the oil and water is perfectly blended. It is soluble. So effectively, because the oil is fully soluble in the water, it mixes together and it forms a fine mist that you can spray all over your bike, and it dries away. The water dries away, leaves that oily layer behind, and then as the dust and the dirt and the stuff from the road gets on your bike, it sticks to the oily layer, and after your certain period of time you can just wash it off, and again, because it's water soluble, it just rinses off exactly like it went on. And I absolutely love that. I know, don't you, Pen? Because it's simple, isn't it? You can just chuck it all over, a week later just rinse it off. We have converted absolutely loads of you that were dedicated ACF 50 lovers. ACF 50 is a fantastic product. It is amazing and scientific and space age and sci-fi the way it makes this amazing skin and coating, but it is semi-permanent. Once it's on there, like the old days of wax oil, you are never going to get it off. You can, but it's solvents and takes ages, and I like to keep my bike clean. We've said all this in the initial video back on the 1st November, but I want to show you what it looks like on mine. I'm just going to show you my bike. This is what I did on mine. I've got to do a bit of it again. Show you what my bike looks like after 2 weeks riding in the grit and the wet with this stuff on it. I'll show you. State of this, eh? Can you see this? Look, this is what it looks like. This is 2 weeks riding in the stuff out there in all the weather, and I wanted to show you what it looks like 2 weeks on, because a lot of you have been engaged with this product right since I first showed it, and you know, does it come off and all the rest of it. So this is about half a bottle I've used. That's on both bikes, on mine and Penny's Triumph. But this has been ridden all the salt and crap out there for a couple of weeks now. And you will see by this, I'll show you on here. Can you close in on that?
Sure can.
This is what it looks like. The water content in the FS365 dries away completely, and it leaves quite a thick, slidey, sort of, it's not sticky, there's absolutely no stickiness to it at all. So it doesn't kind of act like a flypaper like you'd imagine. But you get this, can you see that? Can you see what that's doing?
Yeah.
I'm kind of pushing it around. And there's no build-up as such coming off. It doesn't feel like, you know, you do Vaseline or something, you get like a greasy feel. It is pretty amazing the way, even on the paintwork, it stays there no matter what you do. Look, and this is on the motor. This gets red hot, obviously, as your engine does, and it hasn't dried into anything. It's still there. It's still, and it's kind of hard. You feel, now can you feel it on there? Because that's probably the best way to do it. Look. Close up on that. You get this kind of greasy layer that stays there. But if I put a hose pipe or a watering can and rinse that, it just comes off, which is amazing. Because when it doesn't come off, when the rain hasn't beaten this off, the wet weather hasn't beaten this off, it's all still there. But the minute you pour neat water on it, for a while, it does take a while, gradually, it's because it's soluble, it re-liquefies, the water drinks the oil back in, it absorbs it back into part of its content, which it was when it was in the bottle, and it just runs away, even without soap. It's pretty cool. But all I do before every ride and after every ride, like that, I just build a little bit more back up, like that, just to protect it. I have accidentally got a little bit on the brakes now and again, but it really isn't the end of the world. It just kind of rubs off after a few applications, so no issues there. And there we are, just wetted that back over again. Jobs are good. Keep it away from your tyres and stuff like that. That's just common sense. But that's how it works. It's brilliant stuff. Enough about that. Should we do the draw?
Yeah, come on, we were waiting.
So there you are. It really works. I don't think I have to prove that. Enough of you out there have bought it to agree with us. So I think that's the case. Now the first competition, said to Scottoiler wrote to us and said, we love what you've done, we love the video. can we send you something? So I think you know this story. We said, yeah, okay, you can send us a case of product and we'll share it out with our viewers, which has been exactly what we decided to do. So we had 12 bottles, 3 went off to Ben.
Yep.
Who's where?
Bolton.
We went to Ben in Bolton. So Ben, I hope you got your product. That's fantastic. And I thought, Ben's a real gentleman, wasn't he? He decided to share his win with his friend and he gave a bottle of it to his mate as well, which I think is fantastic. That's exactly what the bike community is all about. So today we're going to do the second prize draw, send off the second one. They come, each 3 bottles will come to you with a Scottoiler neck tube as well. Always good at this time of year, ain't it?
Yep.
And then we hopefully will be able to get the last 2 out before Christmas, and if it works, then you'll all be able to keep your bikes nice and clean. We've heard, haven't we, that somewhere, was it America's sold out? I don't know. Now we have heard from 2 viewers this morning, they're trying to buy this. If they're not winning the competition, they're actually trying to go out there and buy it. And they said the American, what's the name of the American company?
Twisted Throttle. Right,
there's an American firm called twistedthrottle.com. They sell the Scottoiler 365 and apparently they've sold out of this version. They've got the motocross version, but they've sold out the road version. Now I don't know whether that's due to us. I can't. Do you dare to imagine that you are the person responsible for selling out their stock in the US? I know we have had absolutely hundreds of responses from you in America that absolutely love the concept of this, the idea that you could just squirt this stuff over your bike and rinse it off the following week.
Perhaps what we could do is we'll contact Scottoiler this week, UK, and have a chat.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to
update.
contact Twisted Throttle, I'm going to contact Scottoiler and find out what's gone on there and find out why they've run out. Because obviously this is the last time of year you want to be left without some sort of protection for your bike. So we shut up and just do the draw.
Everyone's waiting.
Everyone's waiting. Let's do the draw. Come on, Ben, you can do this. Come on over.
Ice cube feet.
Go. Ice cube feet. It's freezing here. What's the temperature? Let's have a look what the temperature is.
It's not that
cold. I don't know. It's what? 50 degrees. That's what? 10 degrees centigrade in here. It's not very warm, is it? Should put the heat on, really.
It's been colder.
It's been a lot colder in here, isn't it? Right, shall we go? Okay, so the winner for a year's supply of FS365 and a neck tube for the second draw is...
So exciting! Are we ready?
Don't look. Pick one. Ready?
Have I got one?
You got one? You got one. That's one. Who's winner?
Chris Holmes in Eastleigh!
Chris!
That's not far away!
Chris Holmes in Eastleigh, this is it. Chris Holmes, well done and congratulations, Chris. You are the winner of the second draw. That's 1 year's supply of FS365. We can hand deliver that one, can't we?
I think we might do.
We might have to.
He can buy us a cup of tea.
He can buy us a cup of tea at Southampton Holly Davidson. That is literally about 20 miles away. It couldn't be closer. Absolutely amazing. Well, congratulations, my friend. If you give us, just drop us a nod on an email and we'll contact you and make a plan. So there we are, the second winner is Chris Holmes from Eastleigh. Congratulations, Chris. Now don't worry if you didn't win, we've got 2 more draws coming up next Sunday and the Sunday after before Christmas, and I think, by the look of it, we will be doing many, many more prize draws in the future, won't we?
Secret squirrel, but I think we might have some exciting things in the new year.
Yes, indeed. We have had some other companies contact us and say they want to be involved in this, which we kind of like because we can give the stuff to you. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
So these are all in?
They're all in safe. If you haven't entered the competition so far, you're welcome to do so. The question is, what was the brand and model of tyres on her gold Bonneville? And you look at the playlist, go back to the Bonneville videos, it's with the 30 seconds into the video, isn't it? It's right there, the name of the brand and model. So get your answer into us. We just need, what was it, your email address and your
where you are.
And
so
where you are in the world,
yeah.
We can read it out. Excellent. Anything else, Ben?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea, certainly. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Congratulations to Chris, my friend. We'll be in touch very shortly. We'll see you next Sunday for the next one. Bye now.